Hi, I'd like to show you a couple things about database maintenance. First thing, if you're going to do database maintenance, you need to log in as an administrator and use the administrator password that you created with your database. You may have a password that we told you absolutely do not ever forget. All right, you go into Advanced Tools here and you have Administrative Tools, and there's a couple of different things that you want to be able to do. First thing, let's go over here. All right, we want to go to database maintenance. All right, and there's a couple of things that you can do. First thing, you can archive jobs. And when you're archiving a job, basically it's still in the data set. It can still get used, and it can be restored, but basically it's going to go ahead and push it off to the side, so it's not going to slow you down on normal day-to-day operations, because it can create a lot of data with ProWorks. So you can just go ahead and you can take a job, all right, and you can go ahead and you can archive it, and it's going to go ahead and zip it up and archive it, all right. And that's not a problem. And you can do the opposite. You can go to database maintenance and you can restore an archive job. So now if I go ahead and click on this job, it'll go ahead and pull it back out of the zip file and bring it back into the database. So I'll just go ahead and restore, and it's going to go ahead and restore it. All right. So essentially, if you're going to think of archiving, it is in fact taking it out of the database, but you can restore it, so if you need to get it for some other reason historically later, it's very easy to do. Now, something that's similar to that, if we go into Administrative Tools and Database Maintenance, okay, we can delete, and we can, maybe I should show you delete first here. We can take the job here, and we can go ahead and we can delete this job. All right, and if we go ahead and delete it, okay, we name this thing QQQ, a very original name. We can go ahead and delete that, and now it's taken it out of the database, but we still have the ability to undelete it. So if we go to Administrative Tools, Database Maintenance, should go back here to Restore, we can go ahead and we can just restore that job. All right, and the first menu that shows up is the deleted jobs, and we can scroll down and we can go ahead and take that job QQQ. Alright, and the one thing it's going to ask us is what kind of type was that job. Alright, and so if that was an assembly job, and this is showing the next identification field in case you need to remember to, if you need to have a little hint on what it was, it'll go ahead and restore it for you, and you're great. Next thing you can do, though, is when you delete jobs, because you can undelete, it's really not out of the database, it's really there, still there. So if we go to Administrative Tools, Database Maintenance, we can do a cleanup. And what it's going to do is it's going to actually purge the jobs, the deleted jobs from the system. Okay, and when you get enough deleted jobs, it is important to eventually purge them. You obviously want to make sure that you're not going to want to undelete them after you purge them. All right, so that's one option. And we'll go ahead and say yes. And we'll go ahead and it took 113 jobs there that I had deleted and actually purged them. I know it says deleted, but it is purging. Last thing here, if we go into data maintenance, cleanup, we can remove these temporary jobs, but every time we do a preview edit, it actually has to create a temporary job so it can run it, and then it deletes it when you exit preview edits. Eventually, you build up a lot of these, you don't know that they're there because you're hidden, so you just need to go ahead and tell it to remove the temporary jobs. Now, since I had just done the full delete, that subcategory, there was nothing there to do, but so even if you're not deleting jobs, you may have those created just in creating the template. That's really most of what you need to do in terms of maintaining your databases. You can, of course, go ahead and set like a watermark text if you want to put a watermark across your pictures. That's just for security in case somebody happens to copy, like the screenshots or something, copy some proprietary information. You've got a legal avenue to protect your intellectual property. And of course, you can go ahead and you can send messages to users. So if you want to send messages to all the users, for some reason you can do that. And then there's another interesting one here, and that's on security. That's just to tell you how many people are logged into the system. So if I go check logins, only I am logged in on this key right now. And so it's telling me that, okay, I'm set up for a maximum of 10 users licensed, and I have one person logged in. So it's kind of a handy thing to know. That's all there is to it. Thank you very much.